Steal my seat, how about a crop dusting? I was flying back home from my cousin's wedding last month and this whole thing still cracks me up. I had checked in early for my Southwest flight and got B-32, which meant I could snag a decent aisle seat towards the back. The plane was packed, like completely full, so I knew someone would end up next to me. I'm settling in with my book when this lady comes stomping down the aisle dragging this huge roller bag. She's already arguing with the flight attendants about overhead space and looking pissed off. I'm thinking, great, she's gonna sit next to me and complain the whole flight. She stops at my row and just goes, "Move." I look up confused, like, "Excuse me?" I said move. I paid for an aisle seat and you're in my seat. Now I'm really confused because this is Southwest. "Ma'am, there are no assigned seats on Southwest." She gets louder. "Are you deaf? I paid for an aisle seat. I have priority boarding." I can see she's in Group C, which means she checked in last. I try to be nice. "Look, I can get up so you can take the middle seat if you want." The flight attendant comes over asking what's wrong. This lady starts going off about how she specifically paid for an aisle seat and I'm stealing it. The flight attendant looks exhausted and we're already delayed 30 minutes. Everyone's staring at us like just let her have it so we can leave. So I get up to let her in, thinking she'll take the middle. Nope. She plops right down in my aisle seat. I try explaining to the flight attendant, but this lady keeps yelling about her paid aisle seat. The flight attendant gives me this look like, "Please just take the middle seat, we need to go." Everyone's staring at me like I'm the problem. So I step over her legs because she won't move and sit in the middle. But here's the thing, I get really gassy on planes, like really bad. Usually I hold it in or go to the bathroom when it gets uncomfortable. But I was so mad at this lady and honestly mad at everyone for letting her get away with it. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna let it rip the whole flight. About an hour in, I started with the first one, silent but deadly. I put my headphones on and kept reading my book like nothing happened. She starts sniffing and making faces, but I just ignore her. Every 20 minutes or so, another one. These weren't normal airplane farts either. I had eaten this sketchy airport burrito earlier and my stomach was not happy. Each one was worse than the last. By hour 3, she's covering her nose with her sweater. She keeps shooting me dirty looks, but I'm just vibing with my music and book. The guy in the window seat is trying not to laugh because he can tell what's happening. Around hour 5, she hits the call button. "Can I please move seats? There's a problem with my seatmate." Flight attendant tells her we're completely booked, nowhere to move. She looks like she wants to scream, but I guess she's seen enough airplane freakout videos to know that won't end well. The last 2 hours were brutal. I could tell she was breathing through her mouth and had her face turned completely away from me. Right before we landed, I gave her one final farewell fart. Silent, but absolutely lethal. When we finally got to the gate, she couldn't get off that plane fast enough. She was practically running down the jetway. Meanwhile, for the first time ever after a long flight, my stomach felt amazing. No gas pains, no rushing to the bathroom. The guy in the window seat turns to me as we're getting off and goes, "Dude, that was the most legendary thing I've ever witnessed on a plane. Next time, maybe she'll check in on time like everyone else instead of trying to steal seats and throwing tantrums." The best part? I slept like a baby that night knowing I gave her exactly what she deserved.